Okay.
So I'm going to be teaching how to make sofrito, which is a Spanish, I guess, is what we Puerto Ricans use to make any type of food, like any stews or beans. We use this sofrito, which is a combination of garlic, onions, cilantro, green peppers, sweet peppers. So there's a combination that we do. We chop it up and we use as a
like a base.
Yes, before we like a base before we start cooking anything.
Kind of like, I guess, how we just use, our bouillon to flavor things, but then this is chunkier.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
okay, so when you get your garlic, you try
garlic,
to find something this one's from Spain.
Yes, make sure it's test from Spain because I don't know, the one
sweeter or
it's more has a punch to it.
Okay.
It's more much
more
flavor.
garlicky.
Yes, more garlicky. So I make sure that I buy one bag,
Okay.
And then
Looks
it doesn't
good.
say from China. On my sofrito is this. This is called cilantro in English.
Lots of cilantro.
But this is different kind of. So it says it's called culantro for different Spanish-speaking countries. In Puerto Rico, we call it recao. It's different, the name. Okay, we always smell it, and it has to smell fresh. Okay.
I'm not sure if I'd know if it wasn't smelling fresh. I'll smell.
So one of the things you want to do is smell it. It smells very fresh, you see?
Oh, you can tell.
Yes.
Oh my, yes.
A lot of people also do is they kind of like break it here a little bit in the end here, and smell it, and it's a different smell too.
Oh yeah, it doesn't smell as much as up there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure that it smells throughout.
Okay.
Okay. And you want to make sure that the leaves are nice and green. That they're not. You see how this one is? That it looks like it's about to, rot. See that? So you want to make sure your leaves are good. Okay.
Well, I am in pepper heaven here. Look at all these different kinds of peppers, jalapeno. Ooh, these are all hot, but I like them all.
You're gonna get, and they usually sell it like this because they know you're gonna use it for the sofrito.
So you have one of each color.
One of each color. It just blends beautifully the flavor of the sofrito.
This one is the sweet
This
pepper.
one is the sweet pepper, and it's called here cachuca. And you can see it, cachuca, cachucha in Spanish. But we in Puerto Rico call it pimiento dulce.
But you said this is very important in the sofrito.
In the sofrito, it's very important. So you want to use the red onion.
Okay, here. We want the red Spanish onion to go along with the Spanish garlic.
Yes.
We're ready.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do after you wash the cilantro, I usually take a little bit of the stem out, okay? Because I don't like too much stem in my sofrito. So I'll just put it all together like this. And I cut a little bit like that, see? And then I'm just going to cut this part into, you gather it together and you cut it in halves, and then you put it inside here.
Your food processor.
Food processor, right here. Okay? I use a little bit of the stem, not all of it, but a little bit, because remember, the smell and the flavor is different. Okay?
Wear goggles
So-
and things.
Okay.
All right, cut them in half like this.
Cut it half, and then cut it in half again. Okay? And then what I do is I cut it also again in half. It's easier for right on in the middle too, like that. And that's good.
Each color.
each color of peppers. Okay.
Okay.
So the same thing. You want to cut it in half.
You do it, and I'll do it.
Okay. I try not to have any seeds inside because seeds are not digestible. Put it in there. Okay. Yeah. Very good. And we're going to put these inside as well. Bingo. Okay. Perfect. So I don't know how you do this, but this is how I do it. I smash it. And you see how it comes out easy? These are very small in here. This is interesting. But you can see the difference between...
So are you using this
whole garlic? Yep. The garlic is what makes it too. The sofrito is very important.
Another one. Should we use paper gloves?
No, these are not hot. These are sweet.
Oh, okay.
These are the sweet peppers, okay? And in Puerto Rico, we call it... This is sweet pepper, but we call it in Puerto Rico ají dulce. Okay, you're gonna cut it in the middle. Some people cut it in the middle, and you see, it has seeds inside. But you don't want the seeds in your sofrito. They're a nuisance. So you just wanna grab them and just... It's a little bit more work. And then I put it in. So I'm so like... And then you just wanna take it. You see how it's empty inside? And then you put it inside your food processor. And the best way is cut them right in the middle. And then you can just dig them out. See? See how it came out completely? It's easier. The cilantro, the red onions, the multicolored peppers, the sweet peppers, and the garlic. All in the food processor. And I just like to add a little bit of olive oil in there. That's it. And then we're gonna go ahead and process this baby here. Let me get the, okay. So I'm gonna chop it up. Now, did you see the other sofrito from the supermarket that was very green? Remember? And was more watery?
Yeah.
I don't like it like that.
Okay.
I like it with consistency.
I'm gonna get a fork and taste. And taste good. Sofrito. Now since it's in a group,
So once you have your first batch done, I usually put it in a container. They sell these, right? The plastic ones. And they also have the smaller ones. I like to divide it. My mom says, don't put all the sofrito in one, just divide it. Why? Because you might use a little bit now, right? And you don't mess up the other one by leaving it out in the, in the refrigerator.
Do you freeze it?
I freeze it. So I make little batches like this and a big one, okay? If I know I'm gonna cook a lot in the week, I take one of these out. If I'm just gonna cook one or twice during the week, I take out a small one from the freezer. Okay, out. It's gonna spoil. Okay, so that's what you want to do. You want to pour it in here. Okay, and save that one. This is gonna be for Leanne to take back home. Look at that, Leanne. We can make 2 batches for you to take home.
No. I want you to have one.
Here, run.